Hi there. If you're wondering about how you're going to do on Thursday in the A-level results, well, you're not alone. And even more important, of course, are you going to get that place at university you want? What happens if you don't get the results you want? Well, let's think about the different possibilities. One, you succeed, you're really happy, you get the results you want, you've got to your place at university you want to go to, on the course you want to get onto. Fantastic. Well done. There's your life. What about if you do all right, but you haven't quite got the grades you want for that course? Well, maybe the university is still going to give you the place. That's quite common. Maybe they won't though. So you've then got to decide what you're going to do. Are you going to go through clearing, for instance? Can you find another university that's going to be able to give you a place on a course you want to be on? Or what else? Do you start again? Do you retake your A-levels? That's another interesting possibility. Or do you rethink completely what you're going to do? Well, retaking A-levels is always an interesting option because you can do that in 1 year, and in that 1 year you can not only improve your grades, but you may want to have a little rethink as well about exactly what you want to do when you finish those A-levels again. Perhaps what you thought you wanted to do in the first place isn't quite what you really want to do. So sometimes that's a good option because you can have a rethink as well. So my advice would be, if you're really sure about what you want to do, but you haven't quite got the grades for that place you had a conditional offer for, then maybe go through clearing. But only if you can find a course at a university that is right for you. Is it a respectable university? Sorry to say this, but some universities are not respectable. And a degree from certain universities probably isn't worth a great deal. Don't forget, you're going to be competing against other people who have degrees from more prestigious universities. That might sound like a terrible thing to say, but real life isn't nice. Real life is tough. So think about that carefully. Think about your choice of university. Think about your choice of course as well. And have a look at the kind of success rate at those universities on those courses. So that's important to think about. If, after you've thought about that and done some research, you come to the conclusion that, well, I really did want to go to this particular university on that particular course that I had my conditional offer for and that I accepted as my first choice, then really your best bet is to spend another year and just retake those subjects again, get better grades in them, and the university who you haven't quite managed to get into first time round will be very happy to give you a place second time round. People often worry that they won't be able to get a place again having not fulfilled the criteria the first time round. That, in my experience, is not the case. In fact, universities quite like the fact that you've taken the trouble to retake, to improve your results, because you want to go to their university, and that's a big plus point for them. So don't worry about that. The only time that may be more difficult is if you want to go into medicine. Medicine is such a competitive area that if you haven't got the grades the first time round and you don't get your places and you can't get any other place, which is unlikely in medicine, then if you try again, there are some universities that will say, no, sorry, if you didn't get it the first time round, we're not going to give you the opportunity second time round. Having said that, there are many universities that are quite happy for you to retake your subjects, because if you're that dedicated that you want to retake the subjects, then they're more than happy to take you. So again, it's worth doing a bit of research and finding out exactly which universities are happy to take you if you try it for a second time round. So whatever happens, think carefully about your choices Okay, the very best of luck, and remember, we're always here to help you. Bye for now.